messing up my community and building my community are two different things, you know what I'm saying? But I play a part of it, you see what I'm saying? So like being in the streets, you're messing up the community by doing what you're doing, but the whole time, you just trying to feed your family. You see what I'm saying?
Going through some pain lately, I be asking God why. I done lost so many friends lately, I be asking God why. I'm fighting with my demons when I go to sleep. Every time I leave the house, somebody pray for me. It's gonna be some cold nights, rainy days, hell and sleep, hell and sleep. I be fighting with my demons on.
Growing up, as my childhood, it was beautiful. We lived a very different childhood. Like we did everything, like we rode bikes. Like we enjoyed our childhood actually growing up. We did stuff that the younger youth now probably don't do to this day. So we did a lot of stuff. Like we canoeing, egg fights. We enjoyed, you know what I'm saying, at that time when we was coming up. But nowadays, it's just like, it's skipped that. You know what I'm saying? It's straight to the gunplay in the city of DC, you know what I'm saying? It's straight to the gunplay. Niggas just want to pick up a gun and think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just, where I come from is like, man, taking care of your family and making it out the hood. That's what a real man's supposed to be doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't think, like, picking up a gun, okay, yeah, robbing, doing all the other shit, all that shit played out for real. If you ain't taking care of your family and trying to get out the hood, some type of way was positive, even if it ain't positive, a way that you got some type of hustle to get you out the hood, you know what I'm saying, stick to your craft. Because there's a lot of stuff out here that can get us tied into the streets that'll stop us from seeing our potential of our craft, you know what I'm saying?
What do you think is one of the biggest differences? Like you mentioned the youth just going straight to the gunplay. What do you think is one of the biggest reasons for them going to that? And what separated, do you think it was the same case for your generation when you were young?
Yeah, it's kind of hard though. We had it hard too, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say like, we jumped off the porch with that type of stuff too, you know what I'm saying? But I'm more of I'm a hustler, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of a hustler. I got good men that's on defense and on all types of shit, but I'm more of a hustler. I'm a protector, like take care of my family, being a real man, being standing up, you know what I'm saying, for what you stand for, you know what I'm saying? Because we are somebody, you know what I'm saying? We are somebody in the city, so by us being a human being, growing up in poverty, it's kind of like, it's twisted because we trap. We think that we trapping, but we trap for real, you know what I'm saying? We really trap, like we got nowhere else to go. All we know is the hood. All we know is sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way the city is, you know what I'm saying? If you live in the part of Section 8 projects or whatever you living in, wherever the hood you living in, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you living in poverty. It's fucked up. You struggling. Your mom's struggling to pay the bills. Your mom's struggling to pay the rent. You trying to help your mother, you know what I'm saying? That's where I grew up off, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, I ain't gonna say that they ain't doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying? But growing up as a juvenile to adult, my lifestyle was kind of hard, but it was just like a little different. You see what I'm saying? We had fun before we got into the street shit. You know what I'm saying? We lived our life before we actually wanted to pick up a gun and sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? We actually did things. Went to the skating ring, you know what I'm saying? Soccer, football. You know, we had camps around here, you know what I'm saying? Carvateurs, Miss Passy. You know what I'm saying? She was like our godmother around here, you know what I'm saying? Miss Passy was our godmother, so anything that we needed, she supplied the camp and she ran the camp. There's Miss Carvateurs over there. We probably walk over there in a few minutes, but anything we needed, I came up. We ain't had, like, my mother and my father, I ain't had my father in my life, so I grew up teaching my own self how to become a man, you know what I'm saying? So when you doing that and you learning from your mistakes, some point down that line, you gonna have to prevail because you done made so many mistakes, you see what I'm saying? So
the city has changed a lot. You've seen a lot going on in gentrification. What's one of the biggest changes you think that you recognize, and do you think that has an impact on like the kids running around with the guns and all the violence?
I think nowadays we need to speak up. There's a lot of kids dying. I don't say nothing. I get on Instagram. I might put like, I see a child get hit by a bullet. It's devastating to me. We won't speak up because where we come from. You see what I'm saying? We see stuff or we get immune to it. You know what I'm saying? But even when you get immune to it, it don't take nothing but 5 seconds to acknowledge condolence to families, you know what I'm saying, for their loss. You know what I'm saying? So we barely can even acknowledge each other as men and women, you see what I'm saying? And be civilized people.
So it sounds like it's like what you're saying is like it's a lack of respect within the community. Where do you feel like that come from?
Everybody got stuff built up, pain, struggle. You know what I'm saying? What they going through, lifestyle. Some people might be drugging hard. Some people might, you know what I'm saying? Everybody be going through a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We might not know what it is. But when you leave out your door, you still supposed to put a smile on your face, you know what I'm saying? To not, frighten another person by your attitude built up inside of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta know as human beings how to control that, you know what I'm saying? Respect go a long way where I come from, you know what I'm saying? I was raised by the old heads, you know what I'm saying? I was raised by other people that was older than me that was giving me game. People was giving me game when I was like 13, you know what I'm saying? I jumped on the porch like at 12, you know what I'm saying? I jumped on the porch at 12. I was forced to out here in the community to do what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't had no way out. All I knew was what I knew what to do, you know what I'm saying? All I knew was drugs, you know what I'm saying, in my community. But at the same time, messing up my community and building my community are two different things, you know what I'm saying? But I play a part of it, you see what I'm saying? So like being in the streets, you're messing up the community by doing what you're doing, but the whole time, you just trying to feed your family. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of these people don't have the knowledge to actually say, I'm gonna try something new or give it a try. Because first, when you try something new, you might don't prevail all the time. You might just fail. You might fail again. You might fail again. You might fail again. You see what I'm saying? And before you know it, you like, damn, I got it. You see what I'm saying? Because it took all the fails and process of you failing for you to make that one thing to make it right. You see what I'm saying? That one thing that you like, damn, yeah, I did it. You see what I'm saying? So like, that's one thing that I actually can sit right here and say that growing up in Washington, D.C., you know what I'm saying, and in city is just like, it's two sides to everything, you know what I'm saying? But if we come together and focus on what we need to focus on, we could be a better community, you know what I'm saying? We could be a better community. We ain't got to be like, damn, all that rah-rah stuff all the time, you see what I'm saying? But men gonna recognize real men, you see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But everybody was a juvenile, a young nigga before had that young nigga mentality, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had that, you know what I'm saying? But as you get older and you make those mistakes so many times, you get tired of it, you know what I'm saying? End up in jail, locked up, you know what I'm saying? Family ain't got no food, your mom's crying, your sister crying, you see what I'm saying? Like, I done been through a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, that I endure pain, you know what I'm saying? By me going through stuff, I had to analyze stuff, say, okay, dang, that was that, okay, what can I do to actually make my life a little bit better, you see what I'm saying? By going through all this stuff in my lifestyle, you see what I'm saying? Seeing people get shot, people get, a lot of negativity shit in my hood, you know what I'm saying? So I done seen it all, but by me being a real person myself, I walk alone, I be by myself, you see what I'm saying? But
what do you think as a DC native, Washingtonian, and resident, the city needs to be better?
I just think people just need to be themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? People just need to step up, speak up, be they self. You know what I'm saying? And everybody need input. You see what I'm saying? Two heads are better than one. You know what I'm saying? They always say that. So voice your opinion, ideas, you know what I'm saying, to actually make our community a better environment. You see what I'm saying?
Are you proud to be from DC, and if so, tell us why?
It's the motherfucking capital, man. You know what I'm saying? So, it's the capital, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be, proud for where you come from. You know what I'm saying? So, cause especially Washington D.C. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people dying out here. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be proud that when you wake up, you breathing. You gotta thank God. You see what I'm saying? You gotta keep God in everything you do, cause you know what I'm saying. Without Him, 90% of that stuff ain't gonna work. You can go through a lot of stuff. You think you got it, you got a lot of stuff on your back. You know what I'm saying? So keep Him first. You know what I'm saying? And then everything else gonna come in place. Everybody that's doing their thing, man. Stay safe, stay positive, man. Stay focused.
It all started with this drug thing, the government flying that stuff in, man. They can say what they want to say. I know we ain't bringing it in. So with fentanyl and all this other stuff they got going on now, killing our youth, you know what I mean? Killing the older people, killing whoever just take a chance of using it. Nowadays they saying it's on marijuana. So we don't really know what we up against. That's why I say drugs, period. If you can avoid them, just leave them alone.